I got no idea what's happening on that album cover. I don't, that one I don't know. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Justin, and today we're listening to David Bowie with two songs off of his album Diamond Dogs. We're listening to the song Future Legend, leading into the title track Diamond Dogs. Like I said, this is off his album Diamond Dogs, which was released in 1974. You guys are more than welcome to join me on Twitter, to join me in the comments down below. You can support the channel on Patreon, but you don't have to. Just sit back, enjoy the music. Let's do it. This is David Bowie with Future Legend leading into Diamond Dogs.
And in the death, as the last few corpses lay rotting on the slimy thoroughfare, the shutters lifted an ancient temperance building high on Poacher's Hill, and red, mutant eyes gazed down on Hunger City. No more big wheels. Fleas the size of rats sucked on rats the size of cats, and 10,000 peoploids split into small tribes, coveting the highest of the sterile skyscrapers like packs of dogs assaulting the glass fronts of Lovely Avenue, ripping and re-wrapping mink and shiny silver fox, now leghorns, family badge of sapphire and cracked emerald. Any day now, the gear for Diamond Dogs.
This ain't nothing, no! This is genocide! As they pulled you out of the oxygen tent,
the beach. Try and wake up tomorrow. I'll keep a friend serene. Oh baby, come unto me. Well, she's coming along. Come out of the garden, baby. You'll catch a death in the fall. Young girl, they call them the Diamond Dogs. Young girl, they call them the Diamond Dogs. 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 Diamond Dogs,
Not bad. Not bad at all. So first thing that catches me off guard, as someone who's unfamiliar with Bowie, except for Calling All Stations, and a few like little other songs here and there, I was surprised at the sound of it because it's very like hard rock. It's very like I don't know, like bar motorcycle rock. And I don't know if that's the right way to describe it, but that's kind of what it reminds me of. And I wasn't really expecting that sound out of Bowie. I guess because I'm used to the thin white Duke and that persona and like that sophistication. And while it's still there, it's definitely a little more gritty, definitely a little more rough in tone atmosphere, especially instrumentation. It's really just like a bar rock and roll kind of song. This is like pure rock and roll, right? So the intro with Future Legend begins with some really interesting distorted narration that kind of introduces what I would imagine is the concept of the album and the story. It's really interesting, got some nice sound effects that are going on in there. Really interesting way to set up the album. That's the one thing I can say about it. Honestly, it's kind of freaky. And it seems like it's talking about some sort of like post-apocalyptic dystopian kind of themes and setting when it's talking about like the corpses rotting in the slimy thoroughfare. The red mutant eyes gaze down on Hunger City. I like this line, fleas the size of rats, sucked on rats the size of cats. That's really funny. A little bit of dark humor in this dark story that is kind of setting up. Like packs of dogs assaulting the glass fronts of Love Me Avenue, ripping and rewrapping mink and shiny silver fox, now leg warmers. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but it doesn't sound great. Kind of like what he announces at the end of the song. He says, this ain't rock and roll, this is a genocide. So it is rock and roll, but he's like, no, this is a concept, this is a story, this is the beginning of a genocide that's taking place in the story. The song also has a very strong hard blues kind of rhythm going on with its melodies and the way that everything is kind of captured. But like I said, it's really grown into, obviously, what would become rock and roll. But it's really like a true rock and roll kind of song. And even listening to the music with Bowie's delivery and the music kind of going on, it sounds very like scatterbrained, and I mean that in a good way, like scatterbrained, and it's very erratic, and it's very like dark, and the city and the urban decay is perfectly captured in the music. I think that that's really cool. And then later on we have the addition of some horns as well. Like, it's a nice solid foundation. Now, if I'm actually being 100% honest, I didn't really love the songs that much, either of them, even the introduction into this song. It's not because it's bad, because I don't think so. It's because I'm not really in love with like glam rock, this kind of blues rock kind of sound. Like in general, like with any band, it doesn't matter who's doing it. It's just not my preferred genre, to be honest, except in few cases. It's kind of like if I said, hey, this is the best rap and hip hop album. Now, some of you guys that may not like rap or hip hop could recognize like it is a good album. That doesn't mean that you like it because you don't like the genre. It's kind of like that, It's like critically, I can see it. Personally, it's just not my thing. I'll admit, on first listen, I definitely prefer the sound that he had on Calling All Stations. Now, I obviously don't know where the album goes from here, so, and who knows, maybe songs will change my mind, and that's kind of the point of the channel. I don't come here expecting to love everything that I hear for the first time, but I'm also here to learn, just as I've always done in my life with music. Is like, I always view new music as a chance to explore and a chance to grow. Listening to Diamond Dogs is my chance to grow. What I do find cool is that Bowie's doing, obviously, the vocals, but also guitar and saxophone in here. I always thought that was really cool when I learned that he plays saxophone. That's awesome. Getting to the lyrics, we already talked a little bit about Future Legend. It seems like it was just kind of setting up the setting of the album. But talking about Diamond Dogs, as they pulled you out the oxygen tent, you asked for the latest party. With your silicone hump and your 10-inch stump, dressed like a priest you was. Todd Browning's freak you was, crawling down the alley on your hands and knees. I'm sure you're not protected, for it's plain to see the Diamond Dogs are poachers, and they hide behind the trees. Hunt you to the ground they will, mannequins with kill appeal. Going by the album cover and going by the lyrics that I just read, perhaps he was like experimented on, and he's something. They say he's Todd Browning's freak. I'm assuming Todd Browning was the person that experimented on him. They say, with your silicone hump and your 10-inch stump. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the story is on this one. I'm gonna have to read about this. But like I said, it has some very like, I don't know, it has very 80s dystopian vibes. The chorus, will they come? I'll keep a friend serene. Will they come? Oh baby, come on to me. Will they come? Well, she's come, been and gone. Come out of the garden, baby. You'll catch your death in the fog. Young girl, they call them the Diamond Dogs. Young girl, they call them the Diamond Dogs. Perhaps the Diamond Dogs are the ones that are hunting. Well, I guess so. It says they're poachers. Hide behind the trees. So they are like hunting people, killing people, maybe experimenting on people. I don't know. The story escapes me on this one. Halloween Jack is a real cool cat, and he lives on top of Manhattan Chase. The elevator's broke, so he slides down a rope onto the street below. Oh, Tarzan, go, man, go. Meet his little hussy with his ghost town approach. Her face is Sen's future, but she wears a dolly brooch. Sweetly reminiscent, something mother used to bake. Wrecked up and paralyzed, Diamond Dogs are stabilized. I'm not I'm not sure what's going on. I don't know if he's there to rescue her or if he's there to not rescue her. But apparently the Diamond Dogs rule, as it says in the end. Keep cool, Diamond Dogs rule. I don't know. I'm not sure. Is this kind of like a Warrior situation? Like, remember that movie? Warriors, come out and play. This one escapes me. I'm going to let you guys fill me in on this one because I have no idea. Regardless, I would love to know what you guys thought of the songs. You can join me on Twitter. You can join me in the comments down below. Hope that you enjoy the set as much as I do. Have a beautiful, fantastic day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.